So we have our snow row under our third concentric box, and it is time to do those dancing spirals. Dancing spiral webs. Jumping over 2 warps. This one's between 2 snow rows. So it's jumping to the back. And the one that's in the back is returning to the front. Over here, the one that's between 2 snow rows, jumping to the front, and the one in the back is returning to the front. And now we'll do another snow row. So we did our second snow row underneath the 1, 2, 3, the third concentric box. And our spiral weft, we have one between 2 snow rows. That's going to jump over 2 warps into the back, and the one that's in the back is going to return to the front. Like so. And spiral weft is done. Now we do our 3-strand twining. Bring it to the front where it's going to wait, and we'll do these. Okay, get our spiral weft between 2 snow rows, jumping over 2 warps and going to the back, and the one in the back is returning to the front. Our 3-strand twining. We'll continue that all the way to the point. So we are at that point, going over 1 warp, 3 warps to the end. And this is where they're going to exchange. And they're going to braid these ones, so when they're done, they're going to jump in between these ones, and they're going to be braided. And then we have 2 rows of snow twining. We just did the snow roll right underneath the concentric box, and we are doing our spiral weft dance. So we have one between 2 snow rows, and it's going to jump over 2 warps, and the one that's in the back is going to return to the front. Over 2 warps, going to the back, and the back is returning to the front. And we're going to do 1 more snow row. Done with the second snow row, so we're going to come over to the right side and take care of that spiral weft. We have one in the front and one in the back. The one in the front is between 2 snow rows. It's going to jump over 2 warps. The one in the back is going to return to the front in that meeting space. And we have our most outer concentric box. It's going to just sit and wait over here. Spiral weft, jumping over between two snow rows, jumping over two warps. The one in the back is returning to the front at that meeting space. And our final concentric box. Go behind one warp, go behind the second warp, jumping over two warps to the back, over one warp, and returning to the front. Jumping over two warps, going to the back, over two warps into the front. And jumping over three warps to the back, behind two warps into the front. Now we're at the pattern of jumping over four warps in the back, behind two, and returning. We're going to do that all the way to the point. We are at the corner. I'm going to start going behind one warp as we have them at their meeting spot. And there they are. So we're going to have these two switch. This one's going to go over here, and that one's going to go over here. And we're going to braid this one first, put it between these ones, and then braid those. Hooray! We have all our concentric boxes closed. Because these weavers are always up, once in a while you'll find little spots that you can adjust with your, either with your thumb by pushing and just straightening them, or you can get your blunt needle and just play with areas that you're thinking, maybe I could lift this up a little, give that a little bit of a pointier box. And like, maybe this needs to be lifted a little. Just look at it and examine where you think that yours might need to be pushed a little up or down to straighten that up. How fun! Now we are going to continue our weaving, and everything that we did here, this direction, we're going to continue doing, which is alternating snow rows and our spiral weft and our savage pattern.